Rachel, and today I am back with a video that I should have filmed ages ago. This is going to be my 2022 planner lineup, and we're going to go through all the planners that I'm using this year. Now, you guys will probably know all of these if you've been watching my channel for a while, but I thought we'd just do a quick overview of all of them. I also wanted to show you how I'm storing them in this. Now, all of these are not my 2022 planners. This one is, this one is, this one is, this one is, and this one is. These two are 2021 planners. I wanted to show you my caddy because I keep my planners in here. It's just a little carry basket. I wanted something to keep them together because I wanted to get them off my planner cart, because I wanted to put my washi storage on my planner cart, which I did, and that works perfectly. But I needed something to store them in. I had a look for planner caddies and planner bags, and they were all quite expensive, I found. There was a brand, I can't remember the name of it, but it was a popular one. And they were all like £39, £49, and I didn't really want to spend that for a bag that was just going to sit on the side, because I'm not taking this anywhere with me. I just have this on the side on my table, and I have all sorts of stuff in it, mainly my planners, but sometimes I shove a kit in it just to remind me to use it and things like that. It's got some pockets on the front, and what I ended up doing, because I didn't want to spend that much money, is I actually bought a nappy caddy. So this is a nappy bag, and it's got all these little pockets on the front. I've got some of my favourite pens here. To be honest, this is a decorative one that means a lot to me, and I just pop that in there. This one is one that I bought that was just pretty, and this one is one that I want to love, but I don't love at the moment. I don't hate, but it's growing on me. Planner clip that I just love because it's got a doggy on it, and I love dogs, and I've got my bulldog clip there that I use to clip when I'm doing videos, but it's got all of these little pockets all the way around. Sometimes I shove lottery cards in there if I need to remember to redeem them, or I shove important notes in, and then you can see that it's got the like divider thing in the middle, and it's just Velcro. It would be easy to shove in the wash because it's a nappy caddy. It's made to get dirty with all babies things in it and stuff. You could use it without, or you can use it with, and I just love it. It works perfectly. I think I paid about £11.99 from it. I literally just searched nappy caddy on Amazon. If you have a look in the description of this video, there is an Amazon favourites link. It is an affiliate link, so it does mean that if you order through that link, I get a few pennies, but it does not cost you any more to use that link. And I literally mean pennies as well. It's literally pennies. I think I've had that link down there for about 6 months or so, and I think I've got like not even more than £2, but it's not about that. It's not about that. That's not why I have that link. I have that link because people ask me where I get my stuff from. I know people are going to want the link of this. This is in that link, and yeah, I think they had different coloured ones and stuff, but I just really liked this one, so this is what I store my planners in. Now that we've got that out the way, let's take a look at what planners I'm using for 2022. Okay, so this is my pile of 2022 planners. I have got 5 here. I have got my journal, which you don't actually ever see on camera because this is private to me. I'm sure I can find a little page that I can show you just to show you how I'm using it and what type of stickerage I'm using inside. It's not too heavily decorated, although I'm sure to some people it will be. And then I've got my social media planner, which is my Angel Shop planner, which I am loving. I am loving it way more than I love the print impression. Really, really liking that. And then I've got my Hobonichi Weeks, which is my little memory planner. And then I've got my Ride or Die. I've got my Stellology, which I can't live without. This is my brain, essentially. This is where daily planning goes. This is where lists go. This is where anything that I can't forget goes. This is the one that I absolutely need. If somebody said to me, right, Rach, you can only have one planner in your life, first of all, I'd be saying, get out of my life, don't need that kind of negativity. But if I had to choose, it would be this one, actually closely followed by this one, which is surprising. We'll talk about that in a bit when we get to that one. And then I've got my main memory planner. Now, I know that there's going to be people that are thinking, why do you need 2 of them? The short answer to that is I don't need 2 of them. I absolutely do not need all of these planners, and that is a fact. I'm not going to lie to you about it. I'm not going to make up reasons why I am going to tell you that I need them, because I don't. If we're going to say, Rach, which planners do you need? We're going to go with these 3. And that is a fact. So we'll start off by just a quick look at each one. I'll explain to you what I use it for. There will be, aside from this one, there are setup videos for all of these planners on my channel if you want a detailed look at how I set them all up. Some of them are longer than others. I think the setup video for this, about an hour, this one about an hour. That one wasn't quite as long, and that one wasn't very long at all because there wasn't much to do in it, but there are videos for them. These two and these two you see me doing plan with me videos for. These ones every week, hopefully. That one definitely every week. Try and do this one every week. Don't quite get there, but I'm not too far off. And these ones is just few and far between, because they're the ones that get ditched when I've got something else to film, unfortunately. But I am working on that for 2022. But let's have a look. Let's get in here then. So we'll start off with my main planner, I think, which is my B6 Stalogy. So this is my everyday planner. This is the planner that sits on my desk. Now, I am not lucky enough to have a craft room, unfortunately. I wish that I did, but I don't. So it sits, I sort of have a corner on the dining table that I've taken over. It has my laptop on it, and my planner cart sits next to it, and I kind of have to just shove myself over there. I keep this on there, and this is the one that I refer to every day. This has got all my weekly plans in it. I have a forward planner. You are all super familiar with this planner if you've been on this channel for a while. But everything's in here. You can see I've got order trackers, I've got decorative pages. When I set up the month, I have sleep trackers, to-do lists, all things like that. And then I have different kinds of weekly setups in here, which you know about. I also use this if I'm trying to plan, where's that gone? Birthdays and things like that. In the back, I have lists of, what can I show? My True Crime Brewery podcasts that I listen to. I actually not getting to listen to many of them at the moment, which is a shame. I've got my Formula One calendar, just things that make me happy, things that I love, and things that are useful, just things that I can't show you. Like I have all my bills in the back of here. I have my, did you guys see that? That's my holiday tracker, things that I need to do for my holidays and what I've paid off that holiday so far. I'm just covering up the reference number, although all you could do with that reference number is pay the holiday for me. If anybody wants to pay the rest of that holiday, hit me up. I will absolutely let you. I'm just kidding, of course. I'm just going to cover that in case anybody tries to log on to it and sees my address and things like that. So yeah, this is my brain. This is my brain. And I love it. I need this planner. Like I said, in the back of it, I have bills and things that I'm keeping track of. There's 1,000 party invitations for Paige in the back because that girl is popular, and there is a ton of parties coming up that are costing me a fortune that I don't need to forget. I need to make sure I got cards. So you can see by the way that I'm chatting about this, this is my everything. This is my brain. Now, I've been using a B6 Stalogy for about 18 months. A question that I get often actually is, do I prefer a B6 Stalogy or do I prefer a Hobonichi? Now for me, my Hobonichi is a mini memory planner and I don't need it. And I couldn't do everything that I do in here in my Hobonichi Weeks. Similarly, people also say, would you ever size down to an A6? This is an A6 in here. I'm not going to get it out because I'll show you in a minute. And I couldn't do everything that I do in here in there. Again, it's not big enough. This is my size. This is my jam. If you've been on my channel for a long time and you remember the beginning, I was a ring bound planner. In fact, if you'd have told me back then, two things. Number one, if you'd have told me back then that I had more than one planner, I'd have told you that you were nuts, because when I first joined this planner community, I think it was November 2018, I started in a happy planner because I stumbled across a video on YouTube and I was like, oh my God, that's so pretty. I want to use stickers in a notebook. And I just impulse bought a classic, which is way bigger than I need. It was a horrible size. I hated it because before it had even arrived to me, I then stumbled across somebody in a Filofax domino and it was personal size and I thought it was amazing, and I started to Google and YouTube ring bound planners, and then I ended up realising that personal wide was a good size, so I bought personal wide planners and I was in a ring bound planner, and I only had the one, and I used to watch planner videos of people that had numerous planners, and I used to just think, why do you have all those planners? You don't possibly need them. What information could you possibly have that needs to go in multiple planners? Well, little did I know, because I could not fit all of this information into just one. I couldn't. Even just my social media planner that I've got here, I couldn't fit all of this information in here. I couldn't. I would need to start a new Stalogy every 2 months, which would be ridiculous. Just for reference as well, in my last Stalogy, in my last full year Stalogy, I got 9 months in, and then in my half year Stalogy, I got 4 months in. So The full year for me is definitely my favourite, but I think that's probably going to be the trend of the years as it goes by, because I have no plans to move out of this Bee Sticksology into anything else at all. I get itchy fingers sometimes to set up rings. In fact, today I did. Today I saw somebody in a planner group and she just got a new planner and she was like, my new planner's here. Opened it up and there was rings and dashboards and tabs and just sticky pockets, and I was like, oh, I want to set up rings. Rings are so pretty. But I was like, why though? Why would I do that? I couldn't plan in it the same. I don't know why, but I just couldn't. Because essentially, I could fill it with plain paper. I could even fill it with Tomorrow River paper. I have a paper pack full of it, cut it down to personal wide size, put it in, and then just use it as I use this book, page by page. But somehow it's not the same. Just somehow it's not the same. I don't know why, but it's not the same. So this is my ride or die. If I want to use a really, really annoying word that I know is going to make some of you cringe and probably some of you unsubscribe, but just to be relevant in 2020, it's not 2020, it's 2022. See, that's how relevant I am. I'm 2 years ago. This is, I know a particular person who's going to send me a message about this word, and I'm really sorry, but this is bae. Is it B-A-E? This is bae. It's bae. I love it. I just love it. This is my baby. I love it. So, Bee Sticksology, definitely need. Next then, if there's anybody still here after I just used that ridiculous word, just to clarify, I don't use that word in real life. I hate that word, but it does make me laugh. So yeah, this is my Angel Shop planner. So this planner is the planner from the Angel Shop. Again, you've seen this. I'm just going to turn it over so you don't get any glare. Where do we go for no glare? Can I show that? Yes, I can show that. Yeah, so this replaced my Print Fashion Weeks and it was a very good replacement. I absolutely love it. I will definitely stick with it for 2023. In my opinion, it is a better quality planner. I'm not having any of the problems with the binding. The pages are beautiful because it's Tomorrow River paper. It's not the same Tomorrow River paper as a Hobonichi. It is different. It is whiter in colour. I can do you a comparison if you want. And it's thicker as well, in my opinion. Let's get to a page. Now you can see this is much creamer compared to this. It's not white, definitely not white. If I show you a page out of this, you'll see that as well, I think. Yeah, you can tell the difference, but it's definitely on the whiter side than this. I love both papers equally. So yeah, but I'm just giving you that for reference. Yeah, and now I use this for my social media planner, which I need. I definitely need this. I have to keep track of my YouTube, which you can see here. I've just put how many subscribers I had at the start of the year, and I'm going to put how many subscribers I had at the end of the year. This was just an email that YouTube sent me, and it just had a little snapshot of my channel in 2021. 3 million watch time minutes. 3 million minutes of my videos watched. Are you guys crazy? Do you not have anything else to do with your time? I'm just kidding, because I really, really appreciate that. Genuinely, from the bottom of my heart, I appreciate all your views and all your indulging my crazy things that I do in my planners that I get wrong, and chats about my kids and all sorts. You could definitely spend your time with other channels, but you choose to spend some of it with me, and I'm very, very grateful for that. So yeah, this is a planner that I need. Then I have my monthly. This is how January turned out. I just track what shops are doing the IPR for. If there's anything on YouTube that I need to put in, collabs of anything, I'll pop it in. I have, what can I show you from the front of these pages? The things that I can't show in here because it's codes and stuff that I have. My PO boxes, not my PR boxes. I have a PO box now, so I've just got the address from that in there. It's on the description of my videos as well. I don't think I've publicly said it before because I don't want people to send me things. I'm not asking you to send me things, but occasionally people have asked me for my address to either send something for Paige or to send something for me, and I truly appreciate that. And I know that the people that are asking me are not crazy people. I know you're not, but I just can't give my address out, and I know that you guys understand that. So I went and got a PO box, and I have the odd time given that out when people have asked me to. You will never hear me say that again. I am not advertising the fact that I've got PO boxes. You don't have to send me anything. I'm not asking you to send me anything at all. That's not what this is. But since I flicked on the page, I thought I would just explain that to you. What's on the next one? Then I've got my key. So this is my key for my monthlies. My month is I just decorate really simply like that, only up to February. I don't do this on camera because it would be a really short video. I literally just put some washi down, maybe a box, and just write the numbers on. I'm not fussy about those pages. As you can see, I don't even do date covers and date dots. But then it takes me into the weekly pages. Now, you've seen Plan With Me's for these. I am currently trying to do as many different layouts in here as I can. I'm really enjoying it as well. We've got the Print Impression Weeks layout. We've got the one where we sort of, it still is a Print Impression Weeks layout kind of, but it's on its side, isn't it? And I've enjoyed that one. This one is one that I really enjoyed, where I followed the actual lines of the boxes, cut down my full boxes and went that way with it. I still need to fill those in. And then this week we went back to this way again. So I'm having loads and loads of fun in here. I'm having loads of fun planning in it. I'm having loads of fun getting inspiration online and deciding what I'm going to do next. I'm having loads of fun looking at other people's spreads, and I'm just enjoying it. I'm just really enjoying it. And then in the back I have got my PR codes that are mine, which I can't show you. I have got, I won't show you that one, but this one's already done. Oh, Effie, always digging in my videos. I have collabs that I'm doing with people there, just so I know what I'm doing, what's on this page. And then on this page, I just have a little note of PR packages that I've been sent by beauty brands that I PR for. So that goes down there. But there's a ton of note pages in this book that I am really enjoying. I didn't use any of my notes pages in my PP Weeks, but I am using way more of my notes pages in this one, especially these ones at the front. So yeah, really enjoying this planner. I need this planner, my social media planner. The cover, by the way, is a Moterm. It's just one of the Moterm ones. It's a Hobonichi Weeks cover, but it fits perfectly in it, and it also does fit a Print Impression Weeks in it as well. Now then, now we get to the bit where some people will just not get what I'm doing here. And again, that's absolutely fine. You know, I don't need you all to understand that I'm having two memory planners. It doesn't make any difference at all. I'll have them whether people like it or not. But I do. I have two memory planners. And for the most part, the same things in both of them, which again might seem crazy to people, but I have got my Hobonichi Weeks, which I have had for the last 3 years. Didn't start off as a memory planner. At first I was using this as a forward planner, but it actually naturally just transitioned by itself. And I think it was when I started getting into my Stalogy. When I had my ring bound planner, I used this most, and then I would transfer the information into my ring bound planner. But since I got the Stalogy, it's been the opposite way around. It just naturally progressed into a memory planner. Now I've got my 2021 one here, which is probably more useful to show you because I've not yet started doing any Plan With Me's in this one. I've set it up. There is a setup video for it. My cover, by the way, is from Pele Studio. I always get asked questions about that. I don't think that shop trades anymore. They are on Instagram if you want to go and follow them, see if they're going to reopen. I think they did reopen a little bit, but I don't know whether or not they're doing slots or whether or not they're just not doing it anymore. But that's where that came from, and I love it. Also, I get messages asking me if I'll sell it. I'll never sell it. I'm really sorry. It's my favourite. It's my absolute favourite. So my 2021 one, I'll just show you a little bit through it. We will do a full flip through of it in its own video, but I know that people are going to want to know how I plan the weeks. And what I do is I just go through my Stalogy, turn to the week, and then I memory plan using the little kits. Now I know that there's going to be people that will think, why on earth would you memory plan twice and you're spending money on sticker kits for both of them? And quite simply, like I said to you, I won't lie to you, I'll just tell you the truth, because I want to, and I can do what I want. And it literally is that. Currently, thanks to an amazing subscriber who is not even just a subscriber anymore, she is absolutely my friend. She'll know who she is, but I don't want to name her. She very kindly sent me and Paige a box of stickers, and most of what is in here is from her. So I have like a lifetime supply of Hobonichi Weeks kits. This is not even all of them, because I gave some to Paige as instructed, and I also have some in a box up at the top that didn't fit in this album, and I didn't want to have too many albums. So aside from buying the Hobonichi Weeks, I am very, very lucky that aside from that, there is no other cost for me. I won't buy any other kits. I have no need to. I have a kit for every occasion in there, let me tell you. Bar mitzvah, yeah, got it. So yeah, I'm very lucky in that respect. When it comes to in a couple of years time, when I have got no kits left, I'll probably have a conversation with myself and see whether or not I still want to do this. The thing for me is, and I've been open about this as well, I am an anxious little creature. And And stickers are my therapy, I think. I think this is what it's coming down to. Stickers are my therapy. I don't smoke. I don't drink too much. I do drink, but I don't drink too much. I'm not a home drinker. I drink when I go out, which is few and far between, unfortunately, when you have kids. Well, for me anyway. Yeah, I think there's worse things that I could be doing than indulging myself with some stickers. And just look how pretty it is. This particular kit is from Josephine Bow Designs. And actually, it's Valentine's week this week, so this is very fitting. I mean, who wouldn't want to look at that? You know, it's just nice to look at. And I guess you could think as well that I've got 2 kids. Maybe Paige could have one when she's older as a memory, and Jensen could have the other. You know, I could say that as well. So that is my Hobonichi Weeks, which I love. And then my next memory planner, which I would say is my main memory planner, if I had to choose between the two, again, if that horrible person that was bringing me down said, Rach, you can only have one memory planner, which would you have? I think it would be this one, because I prefer the kit sizes in here. And I've got more space. So this, I've just flipped over the cover because of the glare, but this is my Harriet Designs B6 memory planner. Don't know if you remember at the beginning of last year when I was deciding what I was doing, I ummed and ahed between the B6 and the 7x9. I really didn't know what I was going to do. In fact, I think I actually tried to buy a 7x9 in a D-stash, but somebody beat me to it. And I'm glad, really, because I could have gone to Harriet Designs and bought the 7x9 then, but I went for the B6. Something just said to me, well, you really enjoy your B6 Sallogy, go for a size that you know, and this is definitely a size for me. So again, there's a setup video for this on my channel. We've just come into here and done a plan with me. Should have gone up last week, I think it did. But this is how the spreads in here turn out. And again, it's just because I want to. I just like the kits. I have so many kits. I buy so many kits. I see so many kits that I love. I just want to. I just want to. I just want to, and it's as simple as that. I really enjoy making the videos, doing it as well, but I do really enjoy having something to watch on my laptop on Netflix. Just the kids are amusing themselves, Chris will be watching football, and I just get lost in a box set, lost with my stickers. It's just my happy place. It really, really is. And yeah, I love it. I love how the spreads turn out. I love how the full book looks at the end. I just love it. So that is my, I guess you could say that that is my memory planning system. I know that it's not for everybody, but that's how I like to do it. And then lastly, the one that you don't get to see very often on camera, this is my journal. Now, if you'd have said to me this time last year that I was journaling, because I didn't get it, I would have just said you were crazy. Like, writing down what? Writing down all the crazy stuff that's in my head, writing down all the laughs and the tears and the rants, and just writing down the same word 1,000 times because you're so mad about something. Like, I don't get it. But I'm not going to give you a sob story or anything like that, and I'm fine. Nobody ever needs to worry about me. I'm absolutely fine. But last year was a year for me. I had quite a few things happen that, you know, push a person. I lost someone really important in my life. I had someone walk away from me that I was really close to, that I cared about a lot. A couple of days after that, a family member was diagnosed with cancer. Chris is just having the worst time at work, and I'm really worried about him. And then Paige at school for a time there was just hard work. She was unhappy, and it really pulls on my heartstrings when my kids aren't happy. I worried about Jensen being at school by himself because he he's quite a homebody, you know, and he's a little lad. All these things. My dogs are getting old. My dogs are getting old. Dexter's lost sight in one of his eyes, and Effie can't hear anymore. I mean, they're literally hear no evil and see no evil, which is funny. And we laugh about it all the time because, you know, they're not in any pain or anything, but I worry about them. I worry about a lot of stuff. I am anxious. I am an anxious person, and I've been honest about the fact before as well that for me, anxiety will often manifest itself as paranoia, which is not very nice. So yeah, Robin said to me, you need to journal, try journaling. And I was like, well, I'll give it a go. And I bought a cheap notebook off Amazon. It really was a cheap one. It was like £6. And I started writing, and I was like, what am I going to write? But I kind of just wrote all sorts of stuff, and I stuck some stickers down when I wanted. I scribbled, I drew bloody, like, you know when you're at school and you draw a cloud with a word in the middle and then going off like that. I was having a really tough time with somebody, and oh, do I want to say this? I wrote their name in the middle of it and then wrote words coming off the cloud, and I felt so much better afterwards. I was like, yeah, journaling's for me. But then, of course, I did what I do every time I decide something is for me. I want stuff, and I wanted a better planner to journal in because I didn't want the £6 one off Amazon, and I wanted a cover. And so this happened. So you've seen this on my social media as in a picture of it, but you've never seen the inside of it. But this is my absolutely beloved, and I mean beloved, not even because it's my journal, just the cover I love. This was from El Rohe Leather. There is an unboxing video on my channel for this. Guys, it's stunning. It's absolutely stunning. I'm just so in love with it, and it's just me to a T. It is me to a T. I couldn't love it anymore. The colours, what it's about, the moon, just everything. So yeah, we are in here journaling. Gosh, that was a long time till I opened this book, wasn't it? I'm sorry about that. So I'm not going to show you all the inside of this because it's private, and I already think you think I'm crazy. Don't want to feel that. But the date dots, the date covers that I like to use in here are always the same. They're the ones from Paper K. They are my favourite. They're £1 a sheet, which I think is an absolute bargain, and I always buy lots of them whenever I'm ordering. I just put another sheet on just to make sure I've got some. I've got a Lauren Fox Design little pencil board there as well. And this is an A6 Stellargy. So I made all the vinyls myself that I've got on it. If you've followed me for a while, you'll know I'm into the moon. I don't know why I'm drawn to the moon, but I made lots of moon things and stuck them on. The colour of this vinyl is beautiful, by the way. It's on Amazon and it's pink hollow. It will be, I think, linked in the Amazon affiliates link. I'll double check it, but it's gorgeous. And then I've got a Lauren Fox Design cover on there, which is a glitter one as well. And then what can I show you inside? So I can definitely show you this. And there's a fly interested, apparently. Go away from my journal. I won't share it with you either. Yeah, we've got a dashboard, a little washi dashboard, which I just love to do in all my planners. This one is galaxy themed because I just felt like it fit. And then on this page, I've just put some other bits and pieces down. I wanted to do a bit of washi. I don't like the grey thing that you get on these Stellargies, as you know from the B6. I always cover that. So that was how I covered it, and I just put this on. Then, can I show you? Yeah, so this is my first page, and this just summed up what I wanted this to be. Now, I was thinking about this the other day. I put in here, I plan to fill it with all my hopes and dreams and all of my thoughts, good or bad, in an effort to clear my ever foggy mind. It's not really full of hopes and dreams, I guess. Should we zoom in a little bit? I guess I use it just to clear what's in my mind. It's not a brain dump. I'm not putting to-do lists or anything in here, but yeah, there's no like future plans. There's nothing in there that says, oh, I hope that I get a farm and a pony and a big car. It's all just stuff that has happened. Or, I mean, it's not even a journal where I journal the day. I don't journal in here every day. There's been days where I've missed out. There has been 15 days in a row where I've journaled, some huge pages, some little tiny paragraphs. I think there's one particular day at the end I've just done like 2 sentences, and then I was like, I just can't today, and I didn't. And I'm not bothered. I am not holding myself to it either. I'm not going to get annoyed. There was a time when different Rach would have been like, I haven't journaled in it every day, I need to start again. I would have got rid of it and had to start again every single day. And that is mainly the reason why I didn't get an A6 Hobonichi, what do you call them? The Hobonichi, what are they called? The ones with the everyday in. But that's why I didn't do it, because I knew that if there was a number on that page and I didn't journal in it, I would beat myself up about it, and it would be one more thing that would just stress me out and I didn't want to. So you can see a little bit of decoration here. This is the type of thing that I'm doing. I'm going to just quickly go off camera and find a page that I can show you that is not going to make you think I'm nuts. Actually, I'll show you Paige's birthday week. You can see here, I've just got a memory in here. This was the first time that Paige wrote my name on a post-it note. She was grading me and I got an F. Like, what did I do that was so wrong? But she doesn't know what that means. But I just wrote it in here because it made me happy. What have I got here? I journaled Christmas. That was so it wasn't even Christmas Day. This is what I mean. I didn't journal over the Christmas period. I was so busy, and there were days when I definitely wanted to journal, but I didn't get the chance. So after New Year, I just summed up the day. And that's how it was. And when I read it back afterwards, I was like, there's no substance to that writing. It's not, you know, other people might read it and think that that's boring, but that was what I wanted to write at the time about it. And like the bit about the necklace that I got and what he said about it, that's the thing that I wanted to remember, you know? I didn't need paragraphs and paragraphs and pages about the exact things that we did on Christmas Day. And the same with, here's my goals, my January. So I didn't really do a New Year thing, but I did my goals. What's on here? Yeah, that's fine. I'm thinking, like, can I show that? Yeah, just, you know, just whatever. And then, what else can I show you? Oh, I journaled Paige's birthday, but I need to just cover this picture of these kids. I can show you Paigey and... Is that Rapunzel? Who is that? I didn't write. I don't know who that is. It is Rapunzel, isn't it? She's got the long hair. And there's a picture of all the people that went to Paige's party there, but I don't want to put it because they're not my kids. And I just journaled that, you know? Then other days I am writing... like things that have happened that have made me sad. I can show you that bit. That's nothing that I haven't already said. This was a couple of days ago, and I'll probably journal again tonight. Actually, I find myself getting itchy fingers to get in here, and that's when I know that I'm going to do some journaling tonight. So yeah, that's just how I'm using my journal. This is an A6 Stalogy. I'm going to have it for a while. It's probably going to be more than a year, might even be 2 years. I started this in October, and we are in February, and I've only done that in it, but I'm not bothered. That's absolutely fine. That is what is working for me. I'm not holding myself to anything. I didn't want this to become something that stressed me out because I wasn't using it, or I was using it too much, or the stickers didn't match, or blah blah. So that is it. Those are the planners that I am using in 2022. I hope that you enjoyed that video. I hope that it was something that you found interesting, and maybe even learned a different way to use a planner yourself. Or maybe you didn't. Maybe you just thought, Rachel, you're absolutely ridiculous for having 5 planners and for memory planning twice. And that's okay too. There's no right or wrong in planning. We all just do what we want, don't we? So you will see Plan With Me's on my channel for these 4 planners coming up very, very soon. But for now, that's going to be it from me for today. If you like this video, if you can give me a thumbs up, and if you subscribe, I love you forever, and I'll see you soon. Bye.